Cafeína Cafe has been in business here along 46th Street in City Heights for about 6 years now.
Yeah, we have chocolate, café de olla, taro, and vanilla.
There was a steady stream of customers in the few hours I spent here on a Sunday morning, and these two baristas were holding down the fort. The coffee they're making is yet another product on the list of goods that were slapped with tariffs in early August, all the way up to 50% depending on the country.
10% is what we're currently getting taxed on everybody across the board. Everyone's feeling it.
Andrew Benavides is the owner. He heard through the grapevine about the tariffs last year, and now that they're in effect,
that means prices for consumers, it goes up.
And get this, 99% of the coffee that Americans drink is imported. This blend, for example, is from El Salvador and Honduras.
The latest inflation report from July shows the average retail price of roasted coffee went up a little more than 14%. That's before the tariffs. Cafeína Cafe gets its coffee through direct trade with producers. You would think that means it's ultimately cheaper, but Benavides says that's not the case.
A lot of it has to do with buying power. And also the farmers, producers, they set their own rates, right? So they have to negotiate with the farmers that they work with back in at the origin. And they produce great coffee, so they can bump up the price.
You've heard the saying, money doesn't grow on trees, but in this case, technically it kind of does. Coffee grows on trees, but only in very particular climates. And the only place that we have those tropical-like conditions that are conducive to growing coffee is in Hawaii and Puerto Rico. And they also make coffee, but not nearly as much product as countries along the equator.
Despite having to pass on the cost to customers, Benavides remains optimistic about the future of his business.
Thank you.
He's also grateful to his regulars who continue to show up.
I think customers also understand, but at the same time, it's not fair.
The only exception to this latest round of tariffs is Mexico. That's because their coffee is already taxed through the U.S.-Mexico-Canada Agreement, also known as the USMCA.